What's good? It's your boy Fanon. All right, good news. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury rematch is reported to be headed to Barclays Center on April 27th or May 18th. The official announcement is a couple weeks out, but that's what's being reported by Keith Idec and Boxing Scene. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on that, what that means in the heavyweight division. Of course, we know we got a fight. There's more than likely going to be a fight 2 weeks before that with Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. And so what that means. So before I get into that though, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we do more videos. And also when we have the live streams, typically around 10:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And also I would invite subscribers to check out the Patreon channel for the non-boxing content that we have. So according to Keith Idec, it says multiple sources have informed BoxingScene.com that a deal to bring the immediate heavyweight championship rematch between Wilder and Fury to the Brooklyn venue is nearing completion. MGM Grand Garden Arena is the other site under consideration among organizers of that Showtime pay-per-view event, but a deal to announce Barclays Center as a venue for Wilder Fury 2 is expected in the next couple weeks. The Fury-Wilder rematch will be scheduled for either April 27th or April 28th. That, of course, we know is the week after the pay-per-view is scheduled for Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan. And it's also weeks before, after the April 13th fight that I am predicting. And I think anybody, I think the most realistic chance is Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White on April 13th. So hopefully now this has not officially been announced yet. So of course, it's reports. But it's encouraging for me because I want to see the fight. I am really, one of the things that have really been going well in the heavyweight division has been Deontay Wilder's fight schedule. Will be the third fight in a row that I have been absolutely amped to see. The first being, of course, Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, then Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, and now the rematch with Tyson Fury. Now, if this comes to be, now also Deontay Wilder said, and it's on several people's channels, I think it might be on Barbershop Conversations channel. I've seen it and a couple other cats that go to the fights and do videography on fights. That Deontay Wilder said that announcement is coming up soon. He said that during the Keith Thurman Josecito Lopez fight. So all this stuff is pointing toward the direction that this rematch is going to happen. And also that the rematch is going to happen in the United States, which we knew because common sense tells you that it's going to be in the United States, number one, because the money for major fights, especially fights that are going to be on pay-per-view, would be in the United States. Frank Warren said that he thought it was heading towards the United States because, that's where the money is. So, that's what we thought. But now that we're here, I think a couple cats need to come out with their apologies. One of which is, of course, one of my favorite fighters ever. A cat that I was watching since the time he was in the Olympics, all the way through the Super Six to beating up on Sergey Kovalev, which is Sergey Kovalev too is one of my favorite moments in boxing. Watching him beat Sergey Kovalev into submission on those ropes. But Andre Ward jumped the gun and, for the first time that I can remember him put his foot in his mouth by saying that he didn't think that Deontay Wilder was going to want to have that fight. That was going to want to take that rematch and he was going to go on and do some other things. Obviously, that's not how Deontay Wilder is built. Deontay Wilder's like, look, man, we about to get it on again. People doubt that I want it. I want to get it back. Also, I'd heard him say, that his whole thought about the the fight was that he let that get away with Tyson Fury, that he was just so anxious to try to get a knockout, that's what he's going for from the beginning of the fight. So, here we are with the rematch. Also, Tyson Fury. If this is true, kudos to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was handed a built-in excuse not to take the fight. He said some things. His trainer said some things. Ben Davidson said some things that made people believe that wonder whether or not Tyson Fury was going to take the fight again, and whether he was going to take advantage of that moral victory that many people in the boxing community tried to hand him. But by saying that he won the fight and all that crap, when he got a draw, and that's what it is what it is. But he's not taking that. He's not taking that route. He's coming back, get back and fighting Deontay Wilder. Now, I'm sure it helps that there's so much money on the table, and they obviously are going to get this done before he has to take a 60-40 split. Now, I suspect that the reason this fight is going to get done sooner than later is that announcement by the WBC that they mandated that fight, which effectively eliminated Frank Warren and Tyson Fury's main negotiation strategy, or options in negotiation. I can't say it's their strategy because I don't know. I haven't spoken with them. I don't know what their strategy is. But when they said that they were going to mandate the fight, if they didn't come to an agreement, that means that it would have been a 60-40 split in favor of Deontay Wilder. More than likely, they're going to get better than that, 55-45, something like that, if not 50-50. I believe the last fight was 50-50, but that pretty much wrapped it up and let you know that, that they were going to wrap up those negotiations pretty soon. So anyway, it's kudos to Tyson Fury for taking that fight. Kudos to Deontay Wilder for demanding it. And, hey, the cats that didn't think that fight was going to happen, including like Eddie Hearn. And, Eddie Hearn been hating on the cats for a while, so he's been on apology to a lot of people. But anyway, so there you go. There it is. Now, what does this mean for the heavyweights? This essentially, in my opinion, this rematch ties up the heavyweight division through 2020. Because if this fight takes place in the middle of April 18th, right? This is going to be another time. It's going to be another pay-per-view event with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And unless somebody gets knocked out, right? And I'd see this fight. I lean towards Deontay Wilder in this rematch by knockout, right? Because he knows that if he touches Tyson Fury, that he can get Tyson Fury out of there. Tyson Fury, I'm not buying that he was way off of his mark last time. I'm just not buying that. I don't think that he's going to turn around and all of a sudden become, like a 15, 20% better boxer. But, it could go either way. It's going to be an entertaining fight. I'm really looking forward to it. But regardless of which way this fight goes, more than likely there's going to be a trilogy similar to Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin. The first fight was a draw, right? The second fight was a win for Canelo Alvarez, and I think a decisive win for Canelo Alvarez where he took the belts. But then eventually I think it's going to be a trilogy with Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. More than likely, Canelo Alvarez is going to fight Daniel Jacobs. My understanding is that they're going to fight. I'm not sure if the date has been announced or whatever, but that's the rumor. I'm not sure if it's been absolutely validated or not. But I suspect that if Gennady Golovkin had signed with DAZN, that trilogy would have happened right away. But he's not with DAZN yet. I think that's probably the reason why the trilogy hasn't happened yet. But I do believe that that's what will eventually happen. So, and I think that's what's going to happen with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I don't see Tyson Fury knocking out Deontay Wilder, right? And so if anything, it'll be a close decision for Tyson Fury, or a close decision for Deontay Wilder, or a knockout. I think you can knock out for Deontay Wilder. I think you can take a second draw off the table. New York, hey man, if that fight's in New York, it's going to be electric. I more than likely will show up to that fight in New York, man. My daughter, this is in the May time frame. My daughter got two scholarships to universities. One university's in Manhattan. The other one is in was it South Orange, New Jersey? So I got a reason to go up there, and I'm amped, man. So anyway, we'll see what goes on, man, and hopefully this turns out to be the case. And with that, I'm out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Peace.